Welcome to this Twitch thing. Whatever. Oh, I think I'm actually one of the viewers. I think I'm actually viewing my own Twitch stream, so I'm one of the two. Yeah, I think that I definitely am.
Press any button to start.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Alright, let's see. Where do I want to fly tonight? Let's do a... Let's do an A320 launch out of Penn Yan. Runway 28. I know that if any of my coworkers watch this, they're gonna say that I'm a big nerd. I mean, that goes with the territory. They already know. That's the thing. They already know. I'm that guy at work. Just an FYI, there's most certainly going to be curse words, and I mean, maybe not in this game. There's really not much you can curse over. But on this channel, if this turns into anything that I do on a semi-frequent basis, alright. Let's go into the world map here. So in this game, you literally can fly anywhere in the world. Oh shit. You may want to steer clear of, you know, like this area and, you know, this area. No, that's Poland. Well, you see what I'm saying. Yeah, you just want to steer clear of this area. You don't want to get Malaysia Airlines, you know what I'm saying? Too soon, I think, but anyway, alright, we're gonna go, and I realized I just went completely around the other way, around the world. Whatever. No big deal. Penny Annie. Let's we're gonna start up on the ramp. We're gonna start up on the ramp. And then you know what? Firstly, before we do all this, I'm gonna change the settings so that I could just go to not live time. Because I want to show you that it actually does look like Penn Yan. You know, we're gonna blast off into the sunset, I think. Yeah, we'll go right around 18 hundo here. Alright, let's do a couple of clouds. Just some scattered. I mean, we could play around with the weather ceilings and all sorts of stuff. It's crazy, actually, but yeah, I think that's pretty good. So let's get out of this. Close that. I mean, It's really dark, actually. Let's bring it a little bit. Ooh. Let's put her right. You know what? Let's put her right at right at 17 hundo. Let's do right at 17 hundo. No, a little bit. I want the sun to look really good, actually, going down. So, I want to show off some of the views of this game, because it is actually a really pretty game. Really, really pretty game. That actually will look really good. Okay, so, let's do Penn Yan. Let's do, where's a close enough flight? I mean, there's a ton of them. But I still want it to be... Okay. 2 hours 38. No, we don't want that. Oh, of course it's in it's 172. Yeah, that's why. It's gonna take a ton of time in a fucking little Cessna. I think it's called a Kentucky Tin Can. I think they call it. Yeah, so the most annoying aircraft livery that you can get is this little green, lime green thing. So we're going to pick that. 47 minutes? Yeah, I guess that's a long enough time to stream. So let's do, we're going to change our VFR to an IFR, low altitude airway, because we're in an Airbus and not a 747. So let's go to departures. It doesn't show any different departures out of PEO because it's not. I don't know. It'll give us a different arrival. We'll call it that. There's really no. This game doesn't have any listed published departures from PEO. So sorry. And you'll also notice that the gate's going to be a little bit weird as well. So, anyway, arrivals. Let's do the. We're gonna do the hazy arrival, or the hazy arrival into Pittsburgh. Let's actually look at that a little bit more. I don't have the chart for Pittsburgh pulled up. But I could just go whoop and pull it up there. 2-8 left. That's an alright. Yeah, that's an alright runway. We're gonna do that, but we're not gonna do that specific arrival because we're gonna plug in the ILS for 2-8 left. There we go. That'll get us a better looking. I mean, See, but it shows live flights, like here's ham slice 1775. You know, that's somebody in the real world flying, and not the real world, obviously. That's a different, you know, a different thing. That's a player, but they do show real flights as well. Let's see if there's one, like maybe out of JFK. You can see it just takes a second to load the info. It has like real ADS-B data. I mean, maybe it's not full ADS-B because it's you know, it doesn't show everything. It's not going to show your 172s and stuff, but there they go. They're loaded in. So here's that's a player, obviously. That's not a real airline. And we got a little runway incursion's gonna happen here. Yeah, that's not good. But you get the drift. Some of these planes are actual flights. I don't think that Sergeant Wieners is is real or Cranky Duchess. It looks like we avoided a runway incursion. Way to go, fellas or ladies. Whatever. Lady pilots as well. But anyway, yeah, it'll show real flights in the air, which is pretty neat. But Anyway, all right, let's go to, we're going to do, yeah, unfortunately, it won't change the departure out of PEO to be a different runway. We can tell it, but then I can't show you the startup procedures and stuff on the ramp parking. The ramp parking just starts at cold and dark. I also did say that I wanted to launch out of 2.8, so I'm going to do that. So we're going to just, you know, not go with the flight plan that's here. Yeah. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I want to do that. You know why? Because forget about it. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We could change it mid-flight probably. Just we got a long way until we reach our first waypoint. So yeah, we'll just do it that way. All right. Everything else good to go. We got the approach ILS 28 left. We got the arrival Hainesy 28 left. Good. All right. Let's fly up. Yeah, you can literally fly anywhere in the world. You could fly over your own house. And it's there. It's not there, you know, in architectural, you know, accuracy, but it's there. And, you know, what's really interesting is that the topography is actually really accurate as well. Wow, that's very dark. I should have picked a different time. Yeah, let's, we want to actually see what's going on here. So I screwed around with a timer too much. Actually, I could have just done that. What an idiot. Damn it. Yeah, I could have just done that in the game. But let's just get out of PEO real quick. Do this. Set as departure. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Let's put her... I don't know where it puts you. If it puts you at the fuel box, where is that? I mean, it's kind of accurate. Yeah, I guess that's fine. That'll work. That'll work. I mean, I just want to be placed in a good position because I'm in an Airbus A320 and it's not... It's a big airplane for the ramp. So we're just gonna... Where did it go? There we go. Into Pittsburgh. Arrival. 28 left. Okay, but we gotta change this to IFR, low altitude. We're gonna change it to the... There we go. Oh, and this gives us one of the coolest approaches, I think, if it's on this one. Maybe it's not. Is it on there? The nasty waypoint? Maybe not. Maybe it's 2.8 right. It's just the best when it comes up. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, there it is. Cleared ILS approach via the nasty transition. It's the best. It's the little things. I mean, yeah, that's a cooler approach anyway. It's all turny and shit. So... my pilot buddies are probably all like, you're an idiot. Whatever. I am an idiot. That's how that goes. 3:20 a.m. Yeah, we don't want that. No. We want to go 17 hundo at least. Come on. Get there. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Everything good, everything good, everything good. Yes. Okay. There we go. I mean, that looks better. Looks a lot better. What's really crazy is that that is there. That's there. And that's there in real life too. And you can see it from the air. I think we'll be able to see it on our departure if I turn quick enough. But yeah, that's cool. All right, let's try this again. The A320neo, the old Pratt & Whitney Pure Power. Jet turbofan engines, or jet turbine engines anyway, are just phenomenal. Oh yeah, this is gonna look a lot better. Where did it put me? Oh no. Well, yeah, I'm at... Whatever, it's a short flight. We don't have to worry about it too much. So, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, so it actually hooked me up to the fuel farm. I didn't want that. But here's PEO. This is kind of accurate, actually. But I mean, with the context of like the buildings facing different directions and stuff, it's fairly accurate, actually. Here's 119er here, which is accurate to its direction. We don't have a PAPI system like that. It's a little different, but like I was saying, the topography actually, look at it. It's very close. Very close. But we're going to launch off a 2.8, which is this one right here. It's headed that direction. And we're going to go up and over, and we're going to have a good view of the lake and the sunset and all sorts of cool stuff. So I hope it doesn't screw up my my nav, you know, whatever. But it probably will. Whatever. I'll figure it out. All right, so let's get this baby fired up. Firstly, we are going to get our batteries turned on. So let's go ahead and do that. Battery 1
Elmira
and 2.
Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra IFR to Pittsburgh.
We're calling for our clearance. I've got the flight assistant is actually doing all of my ATC communications, so it's gonna automatically do it. I'm not doing that. You can do that, but yeah, clearance for 30 minutes, so I can't sit around. We do have external power available, so we're going to hook that up. So we've got that set up. As soon as I hit the APU on, it's going to do some stuff, so we're actually just going to put some stuff in our FMS here real quick. Let's check out our performance stuff here. We're gonna take off with, well, we're 2.8, so 3 notches of flaps, maybe? I might be getting in trouble for that, but 3 notches of flaps, yeah. Let's take a look at our, stuff here. Actually, we need to get, where'd my flight level go? It's in there somewhere. It's probably right in front of me. I think it's right here, actually. No, it's not. Where is it? There it is. Flight level 193. So we're going to go over here to the altitude setting. 1900 or 19,300. Takes a minute. Of course, if you had your fingers, you just toggle between the actual thing, but, you know, I'm pretend flying here, so that's how that's gonna go. And you can push in or pull out as necessary. So we are already in managed altitude mode. So at this point, we've got that set. We're going to do all this, make sure everything up here is good. We're going to turn the flight director on at this point. Whoa. Yeah. That hill is pretty severe. I mean, are we on? Yeah, I guess. Okay, whatever. That hill's pretty severe. Alright, so we got everything all set with this. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so let's make sure that the throttles are idle. They are. Gonna come back up, and in the regular game, he actually hits. They actually. I'm gonna turn everything on because why not? I mean, we're in a sim, you know. So whatever. It's cooler to have all the lights turned on anyway. And also, you know, we gotta tell our packs. So let's see what do we have for ground services? Do we have any at all? We don't. But we should just turn to the AWAS, see what we got going on that.
Weather observation 2200 Zulu. Wind 281 at 8. Visibility niner. Sky condition 2,300 feet scattered, 5,500 feet scattered, 17,400 feet scattered. Temperature 15C dew point, 13C altimeter 2992.
2992. Okay, good.
Echo Oscar automated weather observation 2200.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I opened a bag of worms for that. Yeah. Okay. So generally, if you're at a bigger airport and you got pushback and stuff, it's gonna actually automatically start your pushback if you once you turn the APU on. That's why I kind of hold back from doing that, but I don't think it's gonna do it here because they don't have pushback here. So we're just gonna go ahead and get everything kicked on. So let's kick that on. Let's kick on the APU. And we're going to hear the APU kick on here in a minute. And I believe I have unlimited fuel turned on, so it's not going to actually be... There we go. Okay. APU generators are turning on, and it's available, so we can go ahead and kick the external power off. You see we got 28.5 volts, so that's good. We are on the APU. So we're going to go ahead and hit the... I already checked to make sure the fuel levels are at idle, and they are. So we're going to go ahead and start turning these fuel pumps on. And we're going to come down here, and we got everything all set with that. Crossfeed valves, we got nothing going on. Good. Everything is there. Alright, so we're going to go kick the engines onto start mode, ignition. And in the Airbus, you can actually start both of these at the same time, I believe. But for the sake of simming, we're just going to turn one on at a time. And you would do normally the opposite one. Not sure why. I'm sure that I'm sure that the real pilots, if they ever watch this, which they're probably turned it off in anger now anyway, they could tell you why you start 2 versus 1. But Okay, N2's coming up. Exhaust temp is coming up. Let's roll on some N1. I think we get up to 19% N1 on that. There we go. Exhaust gas temperature way up there on startup. Everything looks good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start up number 2 because engine 1 is good. Let's start up number 2. We should be seeing the same parameters on that one. Hear that woofing sound? That's actual, that's real actually. That's the sound that an airbus makes. It's the hydraulic pumps kicking on, I believe. Pretty sure. So we've got one engine started up. We can go ahead and run off of the generator on that. The other one's spooling up. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the APU off. Probably should have kicked the bleed off first, but we're there. Okay, so we've got everything going on. Everything's good. Okay. Flight control check. I forgot what key binding I put to the spoilers. A and X, that's right. Okay. There they are, ground spoilers, you dirty rats. Okay, we're good there. Now, I'm gonna cheat and get to the runway. Not to do this because it's not realistic, but I'm gonna use the reverse thrusters. Actually, I may be able to roll downhill. Yeah, let's try that. Let's take off the parking brake because we're ready to go here. And are we rolling backwards? Or not? Okay. Are we rolling backwards? We're not. So I'm gonna cheat and use the TRs. Technically, it's a very shitty cheat move to do that. But I mean, we're pretend flying. It ain't real. It ain't real. Yeah, and it wants me to taxi back to 01 departure. I don't want to do that. Because I'm going to take off an Airbus A320 on a runway that's so short. I'm not supposed to do it that way. And look at the overhang on that. My God, this airplane is big. And I'm only taxiing in this mode because it's so large. These wheels can barely fit on the taxiway. and right there I ran off the taxiway, so that's not good. But pretend flying, right? Yeah. Okay, well, normally this is where we would announce that we're entering the runway, but... And we're going to clip this windsock here, which is not actually where it is, but, you know, it's okay. Just took out the wing and the horizontal stabilizer, so that's, you know, we're doing well. We're flying here. We're flying airplanes, you know? For Pete's sake. Look at the size of this airplane versus this runway. My God. I wonder, I don't know if this is actually simming the correct size. Tyler, who probably won't watch this video, but if he does, can probably tell you whether or not this is accurate to the size of the airplane. He doesn't know the size of this runway. I think it's a 50-foot wide runway. I think so. It's published somewhere. But we're gonna need every inch of this runway to take off from here. I've done it once. It was funny because I took out where the fence would actually be. Of course, if I turned down here as well, it would take out, like... And there is actually a dealership in front, just like it's shown in the... It doesn't look like that. There's a huge tree that's missing out of this approach. But there is a dealership there. And it's pretty funny that is there as a dealership in this game. It doesn't look like that, but... I mean, it's pretend, right? It's pretend. Just pretend, guys. Let's not, you know, it's a game here. Oh man, yeah. Am I gonna be able to do this? Nope, overrun. And there's a hill there, so I would be rolling on down the old hill. But again, it's pretend, guys. It's not split hairs here, you know? We're just playing a video game here. And again, don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain with the TRs deployed here for my extra runway grabbage. There's definitely a little berm that's there that would rip the tail, the empennage section of the airplane right off right now. So that's, you know, good. You want that. It saves weight. And in this game, in this, you know, industry, it's all about weight savings. Weight management. Every inch of runway that we can get. Alright, set parking brake here real quick. I keep hitting the gear. Let's go set parking brake real quick. In the airbus, when you put your things all the way around, I thought you go to takeoff, go around, or toga, but you can actually go to FLX, which is a flex mode, and that will actually automatically set your auto throttles, so you know, it'll climb out at the appropriate speed and whatever. But as soon as I hit autopilot, it's gonna freak out, so I'm gonna just hand fly it for a minute, and then I'll kick on autopilot because it's gonna freak out because I'm not taking off on the runway that I'm supposed to. So everything is good there. Let's take a look at my performance indicators here real quick. V1 at 138, VR at rotation speed at 139 knots and V2 at 143. I don't know as if we're gonna make 139 by the end of the runway, so we're just gonna rotate at whatever speed we can get the goddamn thing off the ground at. Because, I mean, we're pretend here. We did say we're gonna do 3 notches of flaps, I think, so let's put it to flaps 3. That's actually flaps 2, I believe. Yeah, that's flaps 2. One more notch. Or flaps 3, that's flaps full. Yeah, that's 3. Okay, so we're gonna set this in case we need to do brakes. We're gonna automatically arm the speed brakes. And we're gonna set, this is the auto brake function in the A320. You can set it to low, medium, or high. Max, we're gonna set it to max just in case the auto brakes need to come on, because we're idiots and we're taking off a very short runway on a very big airplane. So we're gonna do, I forget what type of takeoff this is called, but we're gonna hold the brakes and we're gonna do max thrust and get as much stuff. And we're gonna wake up, actually we're gonna blow vehicles right off of 14A. They're gonna go right into there, and then they're gonna be right at a dealership. So we're actually helping the dealership out because they're going to end up buying new vehicles after we blast them all the way down to Seneca Lake. I think it's on the other side of that hill there. So TRs are still deployed. So let's go ahead here. I'm going to actually pilot this airplane from where it's supposed to be piloted from. So, oh, I didn't actually do this. Oh, that's a big no-no. Don't know exactly what that does if you leave it in, but we gotta kick that back to normal mode. Okay, here we go. We're gonna set thrust all the way up. Parking brake is still there. I just kick it back to flex mode. And we're fully on our things, and here we go. Hold the stick forward on the airbus. We're gonna line it up just a little bit more. And we're not even gonna hit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This is very dangerous, obviously. You're not gonna really do this in real life. Rotate. Climbing out. We got the gear up. Oh, we hit a building. Oh. No. All right, so I'm going to skip that whole process, and we're just going to take off 01. It is possible. Believe me when I say it. It is possible. But we're going to actually do the flight the way that it's supposed to. Well, I mean, an A320 has no business at PEO, but so like it's supposed to is not an actual real thing to say. Oh, I don't want that. Survival airport. What are you doing here, game? I can't believe I fucking hit. I think I hit the flight club. I think that's what I hit. I think I hit the flight club. Not good for, you know, not Allegheny County. We want Cape Pitt. Where's Cape Pitt? Where is that? Is that it? Certainly big enough. Yeah, that's it. It's got to be it. Location of where Pittsburgh is? Yeah, 2A. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. Okay, so we want to go back again to low altitude. We don't have to do that startup procedure all over again. We're going to start it back up, and it's going to be ready to go right at the end of 01. It will be ready to go, all set, you know, and then it won't freak out. It'll be good. It'll be good. Everybody will be happy. And we got the nasty approach. Ah, so great. Okay. Okay, good. Let's fly. Let's fly this big gal. Right on out of PEO.
Oscar traffic Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra taking off runway 1 departure to the west.
I don't need any fuel. Why are you starting with the fuel thing? Don't need it. Don't need it. Flight director's on. Altitude, we were at 1903, I think. I just gotta set this real quick. Real quick. Don't know why it just jumps down to 1790. No idea. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. We had 3 notches of flight. You know what? Forget it. I'm not gonna. We're on a different runway now. And it's actually already got us set to 1 notch. We're gonna take it to 2. Because, again, big plane. It's like Tommy Boy, big guy in a little coat. You remember what happened? Not good. Coat ripped. Not good. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it on the flight plan here. So we got that pulled up, so we know where we're at. Okay, so we are ready to go. Flight director on. Everything good. Still, we're probably still the same. Performance factors. No, our rotation speed is 131 now. Did I have too much flap setting last time? I may have. Does that change? Oops. Doesn't seem to. 3 set in there last time. No. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know why it's different now. Whatever. Don't care. Don't care. Alright. Here we go. Dark Demon 03 is in an F-18. He's headed my way. He's gonna buzz me. Don't know why. Don't know what he's doing. No idea. Let's wait and see what he does. Oh, he's negative altitude. Pretty sure that's not good for flying. Okay, well, whatever. We're just gonna TCAS right into him. The TCAS has it sorted out. They got things for that. Airplanes are fancy things, you know. So that's good. So, okay, here we go. Where's our landing light situation going on? Wait, we haven't even... What the hell here? Everything else is good. See? Doesn't get you all set up the way we're supposed to. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go. Let's do all the way up. Full thrust, and here we go. Release the parking brake. We're looking for 131 on our speed indicator. It's the thing on the MFD. It's climbing right now. It's the band that's moving. Looking for 131. Should be a little blue mark. Yep, and it's there. It's waiting to get to the yellow triangle, and here we go. We're gonna let up the stick. Rotation speed. Positive rate of climb, and let's get that gear up. Let's get those flaps up, get that auto throttle set, and we're gonna bring it down to a climb.
Elmira departure Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra is passing 1,400 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Airbus November
on.
66 Alpha Sierra,
Go
Elmira
down.
departure
I don't want
altimeter
this.
29.902, continue as planned.
There we go. That's what I wanted the whole time. Ooh. All right. Here we go. We're going to be on our flight plan. We're going to fly right over the USA field, which is cool. We just contacted Elmira departure. So we got all that stuff. We're going to click off these. I know I'm not. I'm still above 10,000. I'm going to kick this off, though, because forget that. We're going to clean up the airplane a little bit. Just going to do that, because, I mean, airbus, right? USA field. There it is. I can see it. Born in the USA. There it is. It's pretty neat that that's actually there. It's there in real life. So it's pretty neat. How neat is that? Okay, so we are good to go. Normally you do a checklist at this point. You're gonna do lots of checklists at every point because that's what happens. But in a flight simulator, I mean, you can do checklists, but I think the only checklist that I have to do, yeah, it's just, it all pertains to startup stuff. So it's not, there's nothing, I mean, we're done with that. We're just gonna look out at everything. Let's change this a little bit. Let's get us some range out here. We got a long way until we have to start our descent. So, you know, it's just, it's gonna happen, folks. It's gonna happen. And our flight plan has included in it speeds and altitudes. So, you know, I did not remember to reset the altimeter, but I think we're good. I think it's just 2902. It's probably the same. Probably. That never changes, right? No. Never changes. In no way, shape, or form, this is a disclaimer, in no way, shape, or form
Please expedite your climb 12,000 feet.
Oh, you got it. 12,000. Credit card. You got it. Already deviating from the flight. Thank you. Thank you, air traffic control. And they want me to expedite. So, guess what we're doing? We're motherfucking expediting right now. Engage. Oh yeah, we're gonna have all sorts of problems when it comes to this, but you know what? Auto throttle's got us. Because it's a set it and forget it type of airplane, right? Oh no, look at that bobbing and weaving going on our vertical speed indicator. Look at that thing. Oh, she don't like it. She don't like it one bit. It might be because I have the flight director turned on. And the flight director does not like that expedited climb. But you don't. What are you gonna do sometimes? You know, folks.
Contact Cleveland Center on 125.875. Good day.
125.875 Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra. Cleveland
Trying to
Center,
find my
Airbus
house.
November 66 Alpha Sierra.
Yeah, see, there's
8,100 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra, Cleveland Center, altimeter 29.902, continue as planned.
29.9. We need to change that down a little bit. Oh fuck. Yeah, I don't know why it jumps down like a ton as soon as you monkey with the switch. But if you saw that airplane off to our, 2 o'clock, that was an actual airplane in flight. ADS-B data, wherever the hell that went. I don't know where it went. Maybe it crashed. I don't know. Don't know. I don't think it crashed. It didn't crash. Oh yeah, that flight director doesn't like this expedited climb here. But we are above. Oh yeah, look at this. We're getting up to 12,000 right quick. Look at East Point. Yeah, so we are above 10,000. So we're gonna kick off some lights and we're gonna let people get up and go around because sometimes, actually, I just want that off. Sometimes people gotta go potty. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get them up. Still, don't smoke.
Airbus 6 Alpha
Smoking.
Sierra climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb and maintain
190.
flight level 190 Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra.
You got it. Credit card. You got it. 190.
Air Royal 1502, contact Cleveland Center on 127.475. Good day.
Yeah, but you can see how it says, like, things, Harrier guy, Keith Run, something or other, Navy Cyber. That's most certainly real players. That's not a real, an actual airplane. And I'm pretty sure that once you're above 10,000 feet, I'm pretty sure that the flight crew could just, just jump across. They could just do this if they want to. Just take the seatbelts off and just be. Just hang out. Look at that. It's pretty, isn't it? It's pretty cool. How neat is that? But you can see the real flights when it says Gen next to it. See where it says B350 on that A310 Blacksmith, Bravo 350, that it'll change it to Gen, which means generic. Now we're at a really decent rate of climb, so we're good. We're not gonna overstress anything. Everybody's gonna be happy. I did bring the flaps up, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Don't want to be a noob here and pretend flying, you know what I'm saying? Here, a little bit. Alright, so, yeah, this, you just kind of wait for stuff, and this is a shorter flight, so it's not, I picked a short flight so that we can, not have to wait forever in order for our stuff to happen. All the fun that these guys and gals get up in the air, you know what I'm saying? I hope I don't crash it again. That'd just be bad for business, So we got a real long runway in Pittsburgh, so we don't necessarily need all of the brakes on the planet Earth. So I'm just gonna. There's certainly a calculation to this, but I mean we're just gonna have some fun. We're playing here, we're just flying airplanes. You know what I'm saying? So let's turn some weather on. Ooh, yeah, let's look at that. Got anything? Nothing? Okay, well, whatever. Guys gotta try sometimes, scattered clouds is actually pretty cool. Oh, those auto throttles are cutting the engine back to idle. Really? Are we going the? Oh yeah, we're there. I mean, we're there, folks. We're there. Almost. 19,000. 19.3 was where we were supposed to be at, so we're pretty good. Although I'm above 18,000, so I'm really supposed to set it to standard now. But it is at standard. No, it's not. Boop. Now it's at standard. So now ATC won't yell at us for being not at our approved height. You know. So that's good. What does this do? Oh, I don't want that. I like the way this looks. So yeah, another time I'll probably end up flying. There's a CRJ4, or not a CRJ4, CJ4, I think. I don't know. Citation jet. Like full glass cockpit. It's really nice, actually, very nice. And it's hard to fly. It's a lot harder to fly than this thing because, I mean, look at me. I'm just looking around. I mean, hold on. Where's the flight attendant? I need to get the flight attendant in here to get my coffee. You know, because I need one. Because I'm just looking around at the cockpit stuff. Tyler's gonna get super pissed because he flies one of these. Anyway, you know, coffee, 2 creams, and a package of pretzels, please, if you don't mind. Thank you.
Cleveland Center, Delta 442 is at flight level 390, descending 10,000 feet. Airbus 6 Alpha
And you can,
Cleveland Center on 124.325. Good day. Delta 442 Cleveland Center, continue as planned.
124.325 for Airbus.
See, he'll
6
actually
Alpha
change
Sierra.
it over too for me.
Cleveland Center, Airbus.
You could
November
do all of
66
this as well
Alpha
if you
Sierra,
want.
Flight level 190.
Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra Cleveland Center. Continue as planned.
Thanks.
Cleveland Center, Delta 442 is at flight level 390,
I forgot what I was saying.
descending 10,000 feet.
It doesn't matter, really.
Delta 442
I don't think
Cleveland
so.
Center. Continue as planned.
Oh, you can change. You can fast forward to different segments of the flight if you want to. You know, you can change to, you could travel to your cruise, your descent, your approach, your final, or taxi. I don't know why somebody would want to transfer all the way there to taxi. It's like one of the most boring parts, but cruise is pretty boring too. But yeah, you can do that. So you're not sitting, you know, waiting for an actual 6-hour flight to go through. And you can actually change your speed as well, your sim rate they call it, so you can make it go faster. But if you're on, you know, ATC, if you're actually doing the ATC yourself, you'll miss out on a bunch of calls, and then they'll get all mad and stuff. So they generally tend to frown upon you just not talking to them. They like to talk to you. Sometimes they get so mad that they'll, you know, scramble 2 F-18s on your left and right here. That ain't good. Nobody wants that. Even the F-18s, they don't want that. Because if they pull up behind, you know, this, you're going to say, I I don't want to fox that. Anyway, not that they want to fox anything anyway, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Maybe you don't. I don't even know if anybody's gonna watch this video. Probably not. Probably not. And if you've made it this far in the video, I mean, you're kind of nerdy. You're as nerdy as me. Probably more nerdy than me, actually. You're more nerdy than me, yeah. No offense. You know, nerds are cool. I'm a nerd. I like being a nerd. What's down here? Ooh. Don't threaten me with a good time, you know what I'm saying? Low waistband, don't throw your ciggies in there. No cigs in there. A little hand mic action. In case you gotta, you know, talk. Got the old chair adjustment. That's your flight stick. In an airbus, it's fly-by-wire over here,
Flight level 410, descending 10,000 feet.
which a lot of your Boeing fans will say,
Charlie Delta Cleveland Center, continue as planned.
that's Cleveland Center talking to an actual airplane that's in the air. That's not actual audio, obviously, but, you know, they're in the air. That's where my iPad would go, and I could play, like, you know, Mahjong or Tetris, you know, while I'm here
Cleveland Center
in the
flight
air.
jet 424 is at flight level 410.
You can actually,
0,000 feet.
if you had Wi-Fi on board, which a lot of them do, you can probably even link to your Xbox at home, and you can play Flight Simulator. You can sim right here while you're really doing it. You know, if you want. Pretty sure that you know, SOPs at companies are they're okay with that kind of. Again, disclaimer: this is in no way, shape, or form how to fly an airplane. Do not. Don't do it. Don't.
Generic 5, Charlie Delta contact Cleveland Center on 126.725. Good
There's
day.
your steering
Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra
thing.
contact Cleveland
That's a
Center
tiller.
on 126.725.
Ooh,
Good day.
something going on.
126.725 Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra.
Ooh.
Cleveland Center, Airbus
Oh,
November
there it
6
goes.
Alpha Sierra, flight level 190.
Airbus November 6 Alpha Sierra Cleveland Center, continue as planned.
Cleveland Center, generic November 565 Charlie Delta is at flight level 410, descending 10,000 feet.
So quite shortly here, we're going to start our
Charlie
descent.
Delta Cleveland Center, continue as planned.
You know, within 40 miles, we're going to start that. And then we got a bunch of things that we're going to end up hitting. So, you know, I'm going to fly it on you know, altitude hold mode, because it doesn't, it won't climb down to what it needs to be at those proper altitudes, and I'll get yelled at by ATC, and they don't like it when you don't do what they say. You know, they frown. Again, F-18s, you know, they've got them at their disposal with some Sidewinder missiles that would not do well at the tail section of this airplane. Not do well. I'm pretty sure that that's a fasten seatbelt, you know, moment in time. If there's, you know, a missile coming in at you. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Yeah, a lot of these switches in this don't function either, which is a shame, because I want to be able to deploy the ram air turbine for no good reason. That would be fun.
Generic 5
you
Charlie
know,
Delta, contact Cleveland
or
Center on 124.325.
pop some fire squibs. That would be really fun. There's a fuel bleed in here too, somewhere. It's probably on here. You know, you can cross-feed fuel. That's about it. You could turn the pumps on and off, but I mean, that would just create an engine failure. Nobody wants that. So, you know, that's not good. But very similar to oh, there's your ram air turbine right there. Oh, damn, can't do that either. But you know, as in a real Airbus, there are 3 hydraulic systems which power different things, and right there is your redundancy in your systems built in. So everybody's like, oh, are airplanes safe and that kind of stuff. This is just one example of how safe airplanes are. The hydraulic systems power different things, and actually you can see, pretty sure you could just go beep, 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 right here. Oh, really? Damn it. Well, if you were able to click that, you could see that the hydraulic systems... Oh, maybe can we do it in this? No. Can't. That sucks. Anyway, you could see that the... like the hydraulic system, let's say you're talking about your gear, okay? Your gear are on, I think, in this 2 different hydraulic systems. So if there's a leak in one or a failure in one, they can shut it down, and they could just run, you know, the systems on the other hydraulic system that it's on. So there's an overlap of functionality to those. So it's, I mean, it's just one form of the redundancy that's in aviation to make it safer, or at least make the FAA happy that it's safe enough. Alright, so we're going to start our descent here pretty soon. You can see the auto throttle's actually bringing us back a little bit on our speed because it knows in advance what we're going to do, because it's magical. Where's that cup of coffee at? You know, guy's getting thirsty here. So, yeah. Really challenged, so interesting. So it doesn't seem too busy here. I did see a couple planes hanging out around Cape Pitt, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll get prioritized. We won't have to go into a hold because I don't have that turned on, which is a nice thing about pretend flying. You don't have to, you know, burn off time or anything like that. You get right in, no sweat. No sweat. I wish that these functioned. Like, some of these would be really fun. You know, like, just dumping the pressure. It'd be fun. Just, you know. Or like, just dropping the passenger oxygen for no reason. Let's just scare the shit out of them. Let's do it. We're playing, you know. Be fun, but you can't.
Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Oh, time to do something. 10,000.
Maintain 10,000 feet Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra.
You got it. You got it. 10,000. That means we're gonna start kicking on some lights here pretty soon. Engage. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. We've started our descent. Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seats. We're started our descent into Cape Pitt, where it is currently who knows how many degrees. Looks like we got a couple of clouds, so I'm gonna kick on the fasten seatbelt sign, you know, just as a precautionary. And also, I'm not an Airbus captain, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So yeah, I would suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened. Get ready for you know, the brace call, because it's probably going to happen, but won't happen till the very last minute. So I'm kicking these on way too early because I can. Let's just turn on all our lights. Why not? They're there. Somebody engineered them there. You can turn the windshield wipers on, but I don't think they do anything. Which is a shame. Anyway, yeah, let's clean this up a little bit because we're not that far out now. We're gonna start, you know, getting into it here. Yeah, here we go. Let's, you know, let's just dip. Let's do a performance descent. Oh yeah, here we go.
Cleveland Center, United 1688 is passing flight level 390, descending 10,000 feet.
I don't want to miss my ILS, you know,
Continue as planned.
which is actually already programmed in here. It's already programmed in. So all I gotta do is hit the approach. That's it. Well, I gotta hit the landing system, and then I gotta hit the localizer when we hit that, and then we hit approach once we hit you know, the glide slope, and in we'll go. We're speeding a little bit. Let's deploy those speed brakes. Just an RCH.
Airbus 6
You know,
Alpha Sierra,
whoa.
contact Cleveland Center on 134.475.
That's not
Good day.
Going to 134.475 Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra. Cleveland Center Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra is at 12,400 feet, descending 10,000 feet.
Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra, Cleveland Center, altimeter 29.902, continue degrees as planned.
29.9.
Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra, contact Pittsburgh approach on 124.15. Good day.
You bet.
124.15 for Airbus 6 Alpha
Here comes
Sierra.
my favorite part.
Pittsburgh approach Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra is at 10,800 feet, descending 10,000 feet.
Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra, Pittsburgh, approach altimeter 29.902, continue to HAYNZ as planned.
Oh, no, not yet. No, it will though. Just wait. It's the best. Clear to nasty approach. Nasty as a waypoint. Yeah, you can turn off the master cautions and stuff, which is fun. You know. It's fun. And we're starting to drop down in speed, 230 knots. So we're set flaps 1. Put down 1 notch of flaps. We're down about 200 knots, and we're gonna set. We're gonna go ahead and set flaps 2. Oops, that was gear. Don't want that quite yet.
Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra, descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra.
You got it. Credit card. You got it. Okay, we ready for landing. We got our brakes set, our auto brakes set, auto spoilers. Our spoilers are set to armed. Got our flap setting set. We got the auto throttle that we're gonna cut off shortly above the runway. We got all sorts of stuff going on here. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how pilots do it too. They just, you know, say, we got all sorts of stuff going on here. Again, we're just playing a game, you know? And...
Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra, you are 20 miles northeast. Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 28 right, approach by a nasty transition. Clear to nasty.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 28 right approach via nasty transition. Cleared to nasty Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra.
It's the best. Nasty transition. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and set flaps 3. Slow down just a little bit. What do you say, 20 miles out, I think it was, right? Yeah, 20 miles. That's what I was at, so pretty sure we're not there anymore. So we're landing an instrument approach landing, which means that as soon as we turn that corner there, we're going to be able to grab the landing system, the ILS on runway 28 right here in Pittsburgh. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on because we're close enough. Let's just make sure we got the right target. Yep, 28 right, ILS. It's on the appropriate. So here's the thing. Those diamonds, there's 2 diamonds. There's a purple one you see there, and we're actually above where we need to be. Why? Get down there. Just get down. So that purple diamond that's on the altitude, whoa. Yeah, fasten those seatbelts, folks. That's your vertical component to your glide slope, to your coming into the runway, and then here's your heading component or your horizontal component. And what you do is once those are actually towards the center here, it will automatically guide the plane down to the runway right where you need to be. So if you're in clouds or, you know, low vis or anything like that, it automatically lets you know. So you can see that diamond on the horizontal is headed towards the center. And as soon as that crosses that center line, we're going to go ahead and hit our localizer. So we're going to get it towards the center and boop, hit the localizer. So now the airplane knows that it's going to follow that track. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Go over to here to the drinker side.
6 Alpha Sierra, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
And we're going to grab
Descend
the
and
glide
maintain
slope.
4,000 feet Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra.
Fuck that guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. We're going to grab the glide slope here in just a second once we push the approach button. And you can see the vertical component is coming down. It's getting ready to go. You can see it. It's intersecting that line. So let's give it a little bit more. And boom, we're on it. You see GS on the thing. We're live on our glide slope, and it's going to automatically start guiding us down towards the runway. It's going to hold those diamonds, and we're going to start. See, we're descending regardless of any input. So we are in runway in sight. We are 180 on our speed. We're going to go ahead and set full flaps, put the gear down. And we got weather coming in.
Sierra, you are 11 miles east of Pittsburgh. Contact Pittsburgh Tower on 128 decimal tree when inbound.
Actually, that's terrain.
Tower on 128 decimal tree Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra. Pittsburgh Tower Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra 10 miles east inbound ILS runway 28 right approach.
Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra Pittsburgh Tower. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er to wind 279er at 8. Cleared ILS runway 28 right approach.
Cleared ILS runway 28 right approach Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra.
And you've got the Ohio River, you've got the Monongahela River, and I forget what the other one is that comes in to Pittsburgh. But I think that's the Ohio right there, I believe it is. Pittsburgh proper is actually behind us. This is, I think, near Cranberry Township is where the airport is, or near there, or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've been down to the old Pittsburgh, but let's make sure we got everything all set. We do. They still can't smoke in here. No smoking in the airplane. You can see we're descending now past 33, and we're lined right up for that runway. Beautiful. We could fly this VFR, but I'm not that good, you know.
Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra wind 279er at 8. Cleared to land runway 28 right.
Cleared to land runway 28 right Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra.
A little bumpy coming in here. Look at that. That's pretty neat. How neat is that? Little landing lights out there. Yeah. So our radio altimeter is going to call out. That's what just came out, 2,500. Or 2,000. I think that's what I just said. That's going to call out different figures. That'll call out our altitude above the, above the ground as we start to come in. And you'll hear a blitter, blitter, blitter. That's my autopilot kicking off, and then the auto throttles will go back to idle. And as soon as we touch down, we're gonna hit full brakes and all that stuff. So yeah, this is the. Go most fun part. Just, can you hold my coffee here for a minute? Thanks. Little high, but we're on glide slope, so we're good.
400. 300. 200. 100. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Missed my mark.
Retard. 5.
And we'll hit the auto brakes. Yeah, I forgot to turn the thrust levers back to idle, which is a crucial part. But we're down. We're down again. We're pretending.
Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra turn, next taxiway.
Real? This isn't real, you know. Look at that airplane. Airplanes are cool, you know. You know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he needs me off the runway, but we're just gonna take our time here. Because,
Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra exit runway when able.
yeah, you bet, I'm working on it. Yeah, see, he'll yell at me if I don't get off, so I gotta get off.
Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra, contact ground on 130.775.
130.775 for Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra.
And for some reason, in Pittsburgh, it doesn't let you... Yeah, let's take the brakes off. Normally that would happen when you actually hit the brakes, I think. That'll do that, but... in Pittsburgh, for some reason, when you ask to go to the gate... it doesn't let you park at the gate.
Ground Airbus November 66 Alpha
It
Sierra request taxi.
It takes you to general parking.
Airbus November 66 Alpha Sierra taxi to general
Yeah.
aviation parking via taxiway Hotel Foxtrot.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Hotel Foxtrot Airbus 6 Alpha Sierra.
And as you'll see, this plane is way too big for general aviation parking. But, you know, we're playing. It's pretend flying, you know. You can't get real. You want to get real, you gotta learn how to fly like the real guys and gals, you know. I'm pretty sure we're cruising as well. Oh yeah, we're moving. Ain't Poda, but you know, we're just playing, so I'm pretty sure I'm at like a rotation speed right now, probably. Oh yeah, I'm cruising. Oh, there's also weird textures in the ground too. So I've flown into Pittsburgh before, and obviously because I said, you know, I know about the fact they're taking it to GA parking. But on this next turned taxiway, the ground textures are all weird, so it's not mapped appropriately. So you'll see a flat, nice, you know, nice flat taxiway like it's supposed to be. And, you know, all of a sudden the plane will just... She's going off a ramp, you know? She's just going back up into the air from whence she came. There's a... Oh, there's an F-22. That's pretty cool. A little Raptor going on. Oh, we're gonna have an incursion. We got a rogue fuel truck. Yeah. Well, you know, this is what happens. Oh, we got a... I'm not stopping for them. They know better. I've got the right of way. Get out of here, you know. Here we go. Oh boy, texture. Watch this. Whoa! I don't know why the ground's all screwed up like that. Oh yeah, there we go. We're going off-road in our A320 Neo. Oh, here we go. Yeah! Why is it all screwed up like that? Don't know. Why is there a fuel truck on the ramp or taxiway while I'm taxiing? Who knows? Why is it bringing me to GA parking, which is right there? Who knows? Again, we're just playing. Why is my plane drifting off to the right? Why is that happening? Is there a brake stuck on? Who knows? Yeah, look at the ridiculous parking spot it wants me to park into. That little square. I'll take off that Beechcraft, you know, that thing's gonna be gone. Is that a Baron? Looks like it. There's the marshaller. Oh wait, no, that's just the guy sitting on the tug. That's the marshaller. It's so confusing, game. Why? I don't have any reason to be in GA parking right now. Yeah, I'm gonna take the vertical stabilizer right off of that bird. Oh, no, pass underneath it. Or it'll pass underneath me. Yeah, there's the marshaller right there. Well, this TBM is gonna be taken out. That'll be fun. You know, pay for that. You know, donk this marshaller right, or this tug driver right in the head. He's gonna really pull me with that thing. Yeah, that's gonna work. It'll work out swimmingly well. What are you stopping me for? Alright, whatever. Fuck it. Parking brake set. And we've got everything done. There is no jetway, so good luck. You can smoke now, because that was surely something to smoke a cigarette over. That landing was yee-haw rowdy. Like a Ryanair landing. Alright, so we're gonna kick the APU back on. Kick all this stuff off. Boom. Well, I guess it's not available. So we can't use that. But I guess it doesn't really matter because yeah, can't get anything anyway, so I can't deplane. So you know what? Passengers are stuck on board. We're just on here forever. That's it. That's it. So we're just gonna shut the APU down. You know. That's how you do. And watch those voltages kick back down to 24 or 25 or whatever they're gonna run at. Now we're just powering a plane on one battery, which is fun. All right, that's that. Well, that's how you flight sim. You know, it's a good game.